What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily. In this video, we'll be checking out Griffin's new WatchStand charging dock for the Apple Watch. Let's take a look. So taking a look at the outside of the box, we see a picture of the stand itself, and on the back a couple more pictures showing that the stand can be used to hold your phone, as well as a little information on the cable management system built into the stand to help control that extra long Apple Watch charging cable. We'll go ahead and unbox the watch stand here, and I should mention that this stand retails for $29.99 on Griffin's website, Amazon, and other accessory websites, so it's very reasonably priced. I'll leave a link down below if you are interested in checking it out or ordering it, and given the great reviews it's received, I'm actually really excited to see what this thing is all about. So inside the package, we kind of have a box inside of a box here, and digging a little deeper, we see that the Griffin watch stand does come in a couple different pieces. The first is this tall stand that your watch sits on, and it kind of elevates everything from your desk a good bit. You also get some paperwork and instructions on how to put the stand together and set everything up, of course. And the last piece inside the box is this heavy base that keeps everything nice and balanced. The two pieces of paperwork include just some boring legal info, and inside the instruction pamphlet, you actually get one more small piece to the stand. This is a rubber spacer that fits where the Apple Watch charging connector goes to make sure that it's flush and snug in the stand. We'll go ahead and take a look at the two large stand pieces here. The base of the stand has some nice weight to it, and there's a combination of matte black with some shiny black accents. I definitely like the color and finish of the stand. It looks really nice, and even for only $30, it feels like it was made really well. The only thing on the base there is that subtle Griffin logo that really isn't too distracting, and the bottom has some pretty large rubber feet that elevate the base slightly and keep it from sliding around or tipping over on your desk. The second piece here is the actual pedestal that your Apple Watch sits on. It has a similar finish combination to the base and also comes apart into two more pieces, which I'll get to in just a second. Assembly is obviously pretty simple. The pedestal slides right into the base there, and it isn't permanent, so if you ever want to take it apart to travel or store it, it can easily be disassembled. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the pedestal piece actually comes apart into two pieces, and this funky looking piece with all the ridges is what you'll use to connect up the charging cable. But before you do that, you'll want to make sure you pop in the spacer that came inside the instruction booklet to make sure your Apple Watch charging puck will fit in snug. Attaching your charging cable to the stand is pretty simple. You'll first want to slide the USB end of the cable down through the pedestal and out that little hole there, and just go ahead and pull it all the way through. Once it's through, you can press in the charging puck at the top there to make sure that it fits in nicely. Next, you can start using those ridges on the pedestal to wrap the excess cable around the stand. Now, if you want the extra long cable, you don't have to do this. There's a divot you can use that goes straight down the stand rather than wrapping all the way around. But if you do decide to wrap up the cable, make sure you pull as tightly as you can and make sure that the cable isn't sticking out too much that you can't slide the one piece of the pedestal into the other, which is actually what happened to me the first couple times I tried this. Of course, if you did everything correctly, the pedestal should easily slide right back in and you should be good to go. The most important part is what the stand looks like with the Apple Watch on it, and I have to say it does look really pretty nice. Now, obviously it isn't the neatest stand. If you have a gnarly watch band like I do that's all wrinkled and doesn't really stay flat, it might look a little messy. But you can also put the Apple Watch on its side and fasten the band around the stand to make it look a little cleaner. Although for whatever reason, I found that putting the Apple Watch on the stand sideways like that is a little less stable. The pedestal the watch sits on is about 5 inches tall, basically as high as the iPhone 6 Plus, and my main concern was the watch falling off the stand easily or not really being stable enough held on by just the magnetic charging puck. But for as long as I've used the stand, the watch has never really been bumped off or fallen off at all. It's remained really solid and safely secured on the stand. One last little feature of the stand that Griffin advertises is this little lip on the base, and it's technically supposed to be a place for your phone. Now, for an iPhone 6 Plus like I have, I think the base is a little too small. It doesn't really work for me, but for an iPhone 6 it might look a little nicer. Overall, I have to say the Griffin watch stand is a really nice stand for the Apple Watch, especially at the $30 price point. It's built well, it looks great, and it definitely gets the job done. Now, it may not match the white and aluminum color combination of other Apple products and accessories that you have on your desk, but I think overall that's one minor detail that can be overlooked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the Griffin watch stand in the comments below, or if you prefer any other Apple Watch stands. Also, be sure to subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.